Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion. is Conor's Debates, leading your weekly conversation with Conor McMahon. Skype me at Conor's Debates, or give me a tweet, or use the chat feature to your right. Conor McMahon on Conor's Debates. Hello everybody, this is Conor's Debates. I'm your host Conor McMahon, and we're going to be talking about quite a variety of topics today. Firstly, we're going to be talking about a granny who accidentally poisons children with her out-of-date hot chocolate. We're then going to be talking about the topic of phone scammers and how they are ringing you just to get your money. And then we're going to be talking about the controversial debate on Asher's Bakery and the big gay row. Please tweet me at Conor Debates or give me a Skype ring at Conor Debates. I want to hear your thoughts, or use the chat feature to your right. All these topics are fairly controversial, and I feel like they need debating. Those are our three topics for today. Tweet me at Conor Debates, or Skype me at Conor Debates. I want to hear your opinions. This is Conor McMahon on Conor's Debates. Okay, everybody. Hello, this is Conor's Debates. We are back for another episode, episode stream or radio show, whatever you want to call it. And today is this first first topic we're going to be talking about. I would call it lighthearted, but it's actually not. It's actually quite sad actually, because this woman, she gave some children some hot chocolate, and essentially, it wasn't even just children, it was a family. They gave her some hot chocolate, but she didn't know that the hot chocolate was 25 years out of date. 25 years. She got it in the early 1980s, and the expiry date was 1990. So, I mean, she was completely off. And for whatever reason, it had eroded in some form, and the kids, unfortunately, got quite severely ill, and the family are actually going to sue the young woman, the elderly woman, and I don't think it's right. It was in Italy. It was quite a while ago. I don't know why it's only being reported now, but it says plainly, it says an Italian granny has accidentally poisoned herself, so not just her but herself, and 3 children with hot chocolate that went out of date more than a decade ago. The 77-year-old woman, named as Mrs. Rosetta, reportedly found the expired sachets at home and mixed them into warm milk as a treat for her 2 grandchildren and their friend. So that's, I would say, 3 people. She also enjoyed some of the hot chocolate herself, along with her partner and son. So no, I'm wrong about that. God, there's quite a few people who got sick. Her partner was the first to feel the effects, suffering sickness and diarrhea, before the whole group had to be hospitalised with food poisoning symptoms. One of the children, who were aged 8 and 12, reportedly remained in hospital for almost 3 weeks. So you'd wonder, I understand it's early 1980s, so health and safety wasn't at its peak then. But, when it's come to when you're in hospital for 3 weeks, and this happened in 2007. So I'm sitting here wondering why it's only now. We've got someone on the line. Hello, is Dan there? Hello? Hello? I think was that someone.
Hello. Sorry, I've been having connection problems. I can't really hear you that well. But so are you going to ask me questions? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just wondering. The family of these children are planning to actually sue this old woman because they made their children sick. What do you think?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Do you think that it's right?
Severe technical difficulties.
Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right that the family of these children are going to sue the granny? What do you think about that? Because
no, really, it does. I don't really know what to say about this question, because I mean, if you were to sue the family, if the family to sue the granny, I mean, this is just it's just a simple problem. simple. It's not a simple problem. It's like it's an easy mistake, especially
Yes.
if you're elderly. Now, I don't know in what context, like how old she is. If she's like a senile old granny who, I don't know, could have didn't who can't read that well and can see that out of date. And plus, I wouldn't really sue them. Unless there was a death involved. I didn't wasn't managed to hear if there was a death involved, which I would say is very unlikely. And I honestly think that the only way you could, or only reason why you would ever sue in that is if you were in America or in a country which didn't have a NHS or a health system where you would have to pay money to go
Absolutely,
to
yes.
hospital, and of course, like if you're in hospital for 3 weeks, I mean, goodness knows how much of it. If it's like £100 a night, that's 3 weeks. That's I don't know how much that would be. A lot of money, thousands.
Yeah, absolutely. So, if let's say there were deaths, would you say this would be a different scenario? Now, it wasn't Italy, so I don't know what their health system is like in Italy. But if there were deaths involved, let's say the children died, would you say this would be a completely different scenario?
If there were deaths involved, yeah, I could definitely see why someone would want to sue them. But like, if it's really depends. If like this is some witch old granny whose husband was an ex, like she's got millions and millions of
Yeah.
pounds. I mean, I could see that. Well, not quite millions, but let's say they have a small fortune, such as I don't know, maybe 500,000 or so, like in the hundreds of thousands pounds she has in a bank account, or maybe like 1 or 2 million. That means I would say, but it's okay. But like if she was a granny who's really only really surviving on pensions, then I would think that it's very unethical to actually sue them in the first place. But if it was like intentional, like goodness gracious, no, she would, and like put I don't know arsenic in the tea and attempts to poison them all. I mean, I could see. But
Well,
that's gone quite off
yeah,
topic. I'm aware of that.
I very much that it was intentional, and the fact is, it is quite common for the elderly to make mistakes like this. I mean, I know a lot of even my granny has would have issues with throwing things out because if they don't eat them, if they don't eat the food, it just sits there, and then you might say,
Yeah.
I want some Marmite or something, and unfortunately, I think this is just one of those plain cases of here's some hot chocolate. But I know my granny had some hot chocolate from something like 2001. Not obviously not as serious as this case, and I think I drank it. It was no problem. But I think in this case it was clearly a lot more severe. So I just think it's
Uh-huh.
unlucky. I think it's unlucky.
Yeah, but when you're saying about out of date things, see, I remember it was one story was in the scout group I go to. Now, I wasn't there on that occasion, but there were these two boys in scouts who I'm very friendly with.
Yeah.
They like spent the entire night eating this massive jar of Sainsbury's double spread chocolate, and it
Oh,
was only when they finished it they realized it was 2 years out of date,
right. Well,
and they
two
were
years
completely
is
fine.
2 years isn't that bad, but again, I don't know why you
And
want to eat
also,
that
my
anyway.
brother said that he once actually ate a packet of crisps that was, well, didn't eat it all, like started eating a packet of crisps which was 4 years out of date.
Oh wow. Well, I know
And
crisps
he's
are
fine them,
very
but of course he wouldn't. He only ate one bit of it. It was like the wood, so he didn't eat the rest.
Well, I know crisps are very bad, especially Walker's crisps. They get really greasy, and if it was 4 years, God knows what this. But again, I do think that this scenario is just one of those, quite unlucky things. Would you agree with me on that? Clearly, you do.
Um, uh,
Well, I know you're
well,
struggling to hear me, but
yeah, I'm quite struggling to hear you,
well,
but
anyway, Dal,
I'm just going to pretend I understood what they say, and I'm just saying that, well, if it's 25 years out of date, I think the only thing which you could actually mistake for still being non-perishable would be a powdered drink, such
yeah,
as hot chocolate. So I really think it's a, I mean, it's just a very rare case, and it's pretty bad, but Yeah, but that's really all I have to say about it. I don't really have anything else to say about the matter. I mean, I don't really know that much about it. It's in Italy. I don't know what the state of
Yeah, neither
the
do I.
healthcare is like. If
And the
I'm
article is very brief
judging
as
from.
well.
I'm sorry.
The article isn't very descriptive, it's very brief, so you'd have to
Yeah,
look into it
this
more.
probably actually didn't happen in the first place.
Well, actually, it did. It happened 7, 8 years ago. I don't know why it's only been bloody reported now, but that's the thing. So, Dan, thank you very much for your call. That was great.
Oh, you're
Hopefully,
very welcome. Okay, bye bye.
bye bye, bye bye. So that is what I think we were able to have a look. I don't know why it's only being reported now, but I do think it's quite an interesting issue to look at. This was actually recently, and this was reported by multiple news stations, newspapers, online newspapers, such as Belfast Telegraph, Daily Mail, and some of the comments are saying that it's ridiculous charging this lady. Really, it wasn't an intentional, and she poisoned herself as well. Get some common sense. Yeah, she poisoned herself as well. More comments are, I'm not understanding how dried chocolate, milk, and sugar turns into poison. Stale and nasty, yes, but poison? And yeah, they're saying that in the article, again, I said it was very brief, that they probably should have added more information, and that they're saying sugar is a preservative, and that the only thing you can think of is dried milk powder. But it's good that we are aware of the dangers. Again, it was 1980, so I'm sure now they are more careful about health and safety. But again, I don't know if it would be dried milk powder, because you're supposed to put it into milk. I'm not sure about the whole thing. Oh, for gosh sake, don't charge the grandma. It's. And then we have a bit of a crude one. An old lady in Italy drinks rancid hot chocolate and gets the runs. This is truly groundbreaking news. Thank you, Daily Mail. So, next we're going to be talking about phone scammers. So, I really do hope that you're there to tune in. Don't go anywhere. Euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's
Connor's
Debates. Every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that.
Connor's
Debating about
Debates.
news around the world. Abortion,
Connor's
euthanasia,
Debates.
murder, all the big things in the
Connor's
headlines.
Debates.
Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
This is Connor's Debates, leading your weekly conversation with Conor McMahon. Skype me at Connor's Debates, or give me a tweet, or use the chat feature to your right. Conor McMahon on Connor's Debates. Okay everybody, welcome back from the break. This time we're going to move on from the granny hot chocolate situation, and we're going to talk a bit about phone scammers. Yeah, those people who ring you up, claim they're Microsoft or, you know, and essentially try to make money off you by lying to you and scamming you into doing things that you don't really want to do. I took that to the test and I essentially prank called them. Not really, I mean, but I'm going to show you that video in a second. But I think the severe thing is that these people are ringing us in person. Not us ringing them, they're ringing us and they're exploiting us. So I think this is a severe issue. What are we going to do with these scammers? What are we going to do? Tweet me at Connor's Debates. This is Connor's Debates, leading your weekly conversation. Okay everybody, we're back, and the topic has changed a bit. We went from the granny and the hot chocolate dilemma to something a bit different. We're going to be talking about phone scammers. These are the people who ring you up, and try and lie to you. Try and lie to you, saying that you're going to get something free. Oh, you got a free cruise, just you got to pay for the flight. It's only £100. Oh, that's great. I get a £1,000 cruise for 100. You pay the 100 and that's it. They've scammed you. I took this to the test. I took this to myself. I took this to the test, and I rang a computer repair company. They're actually not just computer repairs. They do everything. They literally do everything under the sun. They do computer repairs. They do a lot. I mean, they do human resource. I mean, they do everything you can think of, and they do that because the more you have, the more and the higher chance they'll be able to scam you on something. So that's what they do. And I was able to ring. I said I had a problem with my computer. And I sort of joked around a bit, just had a bit of fun. And not just that. I'm going to show you a video of me ringing up, but I'm also going to ring them live on air. I'm going to talk to Scammer live on air. It might go bad, it might go well, we'll see. Got a comment on the stream. If you're on the stream, go to your right and you will see. Very good stream so far, thank you very much. I think you should ask the scammers about the legitimacy of their business and how much they'd expect to be paid. I will ask them. I'll ask them if it's a scam, essentially. I'll say, hello, you're live on air, Connor's Debates. Can we mean like that? Put them on the spot. But this is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting. No, you have you been waiting? I don't know. It's a video having a bit of fun with the phone scammers. So it's 6 minutes long, and right after that we'll have a bit of discussion about phone scammers, and then we're gonna ring them live on air. Stay tuned. Now recently I've seen quite a few videos of people scamming people. Now these really are heartless criminals, so I'm gonna give them a bit of a ring.
Thank you for calling. Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
Oh, brilliant.
Thank you for calling Red Kitchen Protect. This is Aditya. How may I help you?
I've got a bit of a problem with my computer, and I was told to ring this number.
Okay, what kind of problem you're facing with your computer?
I've got viruses, and it says to fix it, I need to ring this number.
So, just give me a moment. Let me check if a technician is free. Just give me a moment. I have to place your call on hold. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Okay. Hello.
Thank you for calling Redjet Infotech. This is Aditya. How may I help you?
I was put on hold and no one answered, so I'm just ringing again. I had a message pop up on my computer and it said that I've got a virus.
Yes, sir. Just give me a moment. As right now, first of all, we require a remote session with you.
A remote
Okay,
session.
for that
okay.
we'll. Okay.
Yeah. Does that mean that you go on my computer and you can fix it?
Yes, we'll be remotely controlling your system, and after that, we'll be fixing your computer.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, I need you to open up a Google page.
Google.
Yes, Google. www.google.com.
Is Bing okay? Bing.
Bing won't work, sir.
Bing won't work. What about Ask Jeeves?
I beg your pardon?
Okay. What shall I type in?
In Google, you have to type down log me in 123. It's LOGMEIN 123 as in numeric. Now hit enter.
Okay. Yep.
Now what you can see on the screen?
It says fake tech support call scam.
No, that should be your www.logmein123.com remote control station.
Yeah, I typed that in and it says fake tech support scam. Do not type in.
So it's not a scam. Okay, we over here are a legitimate company. Over here we don't provide anything like a scam or anything else. Okay, so I need you to again type logmein123.com.
Sorry, can I ask what company are you part of again?
It's Ratchet Infotech.
How do you spell that?
RATCHET. R as in Romeo, A as in America, T as in Tango, C as in China, H as in Pro, A as Alpha again, and T as in Tango.
Ratchet, is that your company?
Yes, it's Ratchet. RATCHET.
Oh, Ratchet Infotech?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's a very good website.
Okay.
Is there any way that you could tell me what to do, instead of you controlling
Yes,
myself?
just give me a moment. Just stay on the line. Just give me a moment. Thank you for calling Ratchet Infotech. This is Aditya. How may I help you?
Hello, sorry, I rang you earlier on, but I think there was a problem with the line, so I'm just ringing back.
Just give me a moment.
They keep hanging up on me.
Thank you for calling Ratchet. My name is Sunny. How may I assist you today?
Hello, I've got a problem with my computer, and I was wondering if you'd be able to help me fix it.
Definitely, ma'am. We will help you to fix it. And can you tell me what kind of problem you're facing with your computer?
Got a virus infected on my computer, and then I was told to bring this number. Now, there's a bit of a problem there, because I'm actually using a Mac, not a PC.
You're using a Mac. The viruses can also come into the Mac computer. I need to guide you. The viruses are the things, viruses are the softwares which can be designed by the engineers only itself. So they can sell their products with the help of that viruses. If you want to fix the problem just today, just now, it will minimum going to cost you $150. Because the Mac.
$150?
Yes, for the Mac. Because, ma'am, on the Mac, clearing up the virus is a very difficult thing. But if it happens with the Mac computer, you cannot wipe out the files, because if you wipe out any of the file, the operating system of the Mac will not going to support it, and the computer will shut down. Then several other things happen, because Mac is really.
Oh,
How
so
if you want to fix the problem
Windows
just
100 and Mac's 150?
the best and the cheapest way. If you have the Windows computer, okay, you will get the support in $200 in the same price. Printer, scanner, modem, router, iPad, iPhone, we will cover that one along with this. First of all, and we need to share a screen of the computer, then you can pay $200 for this. Thank you for holding the line.
That's fine.
Hi, this is Anil. I'm the senior technician. How are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Do Macs get a lot of
So this
viruses?
is the process. Yes.
Oh, do Macs get more viruses than Windows computers?
Yes.
Could I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is this a scam?
Police coming straight from the underground. You got it bad cause I'm brown.
Yes. No.
Why do you like scamming people?
Yes.
You do like scamming people? And there you go. He tried to get hold of my computer, says that Macs are full of viruses, and that he would charge me $200.
Hello, what are you able to see on the screen, sir?
Why are you trying to scam me? And he hangs up. I'll put his number in the description. Ratchet Infotech, you are a horrible company. Thanks for watching. See you next week for some more videos. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. And bye. Hello. Sorry about that. Hello, we are back. And yeah, that is my experience. That was my experience with a phone scammer. We will be ringing that company very soon. We will be ringing them very soon. But a bit of an overview on phone scammers. What they do is that they try to hook you. Scammers use exaggerated or even fake prices or products or services as bait, and they may call you. But others will use mail, text, or ads. This is on the official government website. So, and I'm bringing this up because there are a lot of elderly people in our society who get caught for this. And I think if I prank call them, I don't feel bad because I'm wasting their time, and I want to waste their time because if I wasn't, they'd be exactly. I mean, that company wanted to take $200 off me. For a start, I even used the currency dollars, so I knew already something was weird. Not just that, I didn't even tell them what my computer problem was. I said, I've got a virus. That could be, not just that, I said, I've got a Mac, and then he started saying all these things that Macs get viruses, which, yeah, sure they do, but, they don't really. A lot of scams do come in different formats. I mean, you'll get scams that say that you can get free or low-cost vacations or holidays, and that they will basically get a load of hidden costs, such as, travel expenses or tax was a main one. And then these vacations never take place. Or when you arrive, they're like, no, we don't have you on the list, sorry. Credit cards or loans, charitable causes, which I think is one of the worst ones, to be honest. Saying that you're a charity and then other things like lowering your interest rate, lottery tickets. I mean, there's lots of them, and there are different ways you can. There's different signs. I mean, of a scam that might be taking place. For a start, isn't it a bit weird that you have been specifically chosen for that offer, and that if you pay a certain amount, or if you buy a certain product, you'll get a free bonus. If you get a ring like that, I mean, sure, there's a chance it'll be real, but there's a very high chance that it won't. And absolutely, we have had some messages saying that we will ask the scammers how legit their business is, and I will do that when we go live. You've won big money in a foreign lottery. Yeah, this is the official government website, so I mean, I'm not complaining with it. Live on air, we have Conor. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
No, I'm doing good.
Okay. Frequently we would get, not myself, but I'm sure in places where, I'm sure there would be a lot of places where you would get calls frequently saying that, scams such as, oh, here's free this, free that. What do you think the best thing we should do to stop this or to avoid scams like this?
Well, obviously your best bet is obviously making sure that it is a legitimate service. I find every time it always seems to be as soon as my phone comes near an upgrade or has just upgraded, I'll always get a phone call from some card from our house. I've had it repeatedly.
Really?
Friends have had it repeatedly. Yeah. It was a complete O2, like it was an O2O number. I believe that was London, and I was like, oh yeah, we're card from warehouse, Belfast. We're situated at Colmswater.
Yeah.
We'd like to offer you an upgrade, and I was like, you're calling me from a.
Yeah, O2O is central or borough of London, so
Yeah,
that's
I
a
was
bit
like-
weird.
Yeah. And I was like, okay.
See, I've never had like scams like that before. See, I see all these things, and I know that they're out there. Again, I prank call one. I actually rang in, but I've never personally had one. So it's interesting to see that you've actually had someone like physically ring you. What did they say?
Yeah, I have. He was like, he came across very nice. He was
sure he
just
did.
saying, obviously, there's an update. Your phone's due for an update or an upgrade. And I was like, right, yeah, I've just upgraded my phone. And he was like, oh, right. Did you do it via us? And I went, no, I done it via O2. And he went, oh, that's not a problem. Well, if you want to come in store, we can give your phone a quick check over. He was like, we are situated car from warehouse. So obviously I'm not sure what he was trying to do with the scam, because one, he was a London number, yet he was saying he's from Belfast. And if I had gone to the card from warehouse, obviously they would have been like,
What
no, we
accent
did not.
did he have? I'm sure he had an English accent or Indian.
n-
Sorry,
it
that's
was
racist.
Indian.
No, no, I'm saying Indian accent because a lot of these scammers do happen to be from India originated. Do you have your phone on the do not call list or the national?
Yeah.
Do you?
Well, no, I've like if I get a dodgy number, I 9 times out of 10 will just add it to my reject list, so I never
Yeah.
notification.
Well, I think on the do not call list, it will avoid any issues like people ringing it. But again, a lot of people ignore that. In fact, that's a lie. Actually, now I think of it, I wouldn't get any personal mobile numbers scams, but I would get people, especially if you sign up for things online, you'll get your information is just sold like it's a piece of dirt, and you will get people.
Oh, I've had my
ringing.
information passed around. I mean, I've had emails from like people that could tell me information, like personal information. I know what special website I've entered it into. Like my most recent one was I found out an actual Indian company had details on me thanks to Blizzard from World of Warcraft.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it was due to the fact that like something had happened to the servers or something, or how they got the information, but they were able to tell me information that I know I'd specifically entered in World of Warcraft, because when I'd first joined up to it, I remember like it was the first ever time I couldn't think of what date of birth to put. And I put my cousin's date of birth, and it's the only website I've ever used that date of birth for. And they were able to say to me, "Oh yeah, you'd signed up. Your date of birth is the 7th of September." Or information from.
Yeah. You remember the times, probably 2008-ish, the only way you could get music onto your phone was essentially buying it online with your expensive 3G, essentially, or Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Well, I remember I wanted to get a load of tracks, and I got it from some website. And don't get me wrong, I mean, they gave me the track. They gave me the music track, but it was locked, so it meant that I couldn't actually send it to anyone. It was like only on my phone, and it was to avoid copyright. So I expected, again, I was using the 3G to download it, so that would cost a bit. But not just that, I realised that my £20 of my credit was gone, and I did it that day. I was like, what? I got one track. I got a refund in the end, but I mean, I even talked to someone about this, and they had used that service, and what they do is that they just charge you a ridiculous amount for tracks. But nowadays, it's not as common. You can either get it off iTunes or use YouTube to MP3 converter.
Yeah. Well, see, you find a lot of websites nowadays is they'll encourage you, like, I mean, I've seen music websites that go along and are like, oh, in case our page goes dark. I've heard of a number of torrent sites turn around and say, obviously with torrent sites being illegal, they're constantly changing their IP. So .ph is for the Philippines, but you could find that a lot of torrent sites will end up changing from say .ph to
Yeah, I have seen
.ia.
that. Oh, of course, I wouldn't say that. I don't torrent. But yeah, you do say, especially with kick-ass torrents and stuff, like they're
Like
dotted
they're
down
they're
changes.
always like, in case our IP goes dark, like our Facebook page, and we'll keep you updated with what happens. So you'll find that they gain a lot of your information off that as well, which is a big problem, because there'll be a lot of sites that'll be like, oh, I've seen on Facebook a lot of people have been like, it's not a scam as such, but you'll see like that, share this video in order to watch
yeah,
it.
adverts and stuff.
Yeah, and you're like, how retarded can you be? You clearly know you don't share a video to get access to it. If it's a video, it's a video. Like, sharing it to Facebook doesn't magically unlock anything.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, at the moment, we do see issues with scams, and I probably in about a second I'm gonna call one of these. So just wish me luck.
Actually, the biggest one I've noticed, if you ever seen it, like, it all depends obviously what websites you go on. Some of them just appear on some random websites, but you'll see like that. Was it shoot 5 iPhones to win a phone, or you have congratulations, your
I've seen
IP's
them.
been selected for like £1 million. Like you said, I mean, okay, fair enough. Sometimes it might happen, some out of generous like person can turn around and hand you £20,000. But at the same time, unless you've entered for something, 9 times out of 10 you're not going to win anything.
Well, absolutely. In fact, you would get like joke, like I know memes and stuff, jokes saying, "Has your credit card been stolen? Put your information here," and stupid
Yeah.
things like that. But a lot you would get adverts that say you won an iPhone, and it's just blatantly stupid. Do a survey, and what they do, what I know, what they do actually, and it's a fact, is that essentially it's not a scam in the sense that they tell you it, but it's very hidden. You will be put into a competition to win something, so that could be one in
Probably like
thousands.
7 million people that's entered.
And when you enter your phone number, every text they send you, which probably be every day, they'll charge you £3 or something.
Yeah. I've seen
So
that.
yeah, that's the issue. Well, anyway, thank you very much, Connor. You've raised a lot of important issues. So hopefully we'll talk to you in the future, maybe next week.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye. So there we were. I'm gonna ring, essentially ring, a tech company, and ask them legitimate questions, no problems. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna ring them up, and I'm gonna see if they try to scam me. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm quite. What I say? I'm worried. Well, I've done it before. I'm just gonna yeah. I have done it before. And their name is Ratchet Infotech, and it takes a while to get on. So here we go. I'm doing it via Skype because it's free.
Thank you for calling.
As you can hear.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
And this is what you'll get. You'll essentially get available. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, something went a bit wrong there. I wasn't sure if someone answered or it will just. If it doesn't work, we'll leave it because you saw the video of me doing it
Thank you
anyway.
for calling.
But
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
I think that is one of the issues that we do have. Is phone scams, but we do get internet scams as well. You know, internet scams are essentially, you know, maybe just as bad. Would you say internet scams because they're more prominent to young children, and phone scams are probably more vulnerable to the elderly, as they're probably more. Well, they're probably not as advanced with the scamming.
Agents are currently busy assisting
Yep.
other callers.
You're busy, I understand.
Please continue to hold for the next.
And again, yeah. Hello? Do you know, I think... Hello? Do you know...
Hello.
Oh, hello, I can hear you. Hello, I've got a problem with my computer, and I was just wondering if you'd be able to help me fix it.
Okay, what kind of problem you're facing with the computer today?
The mouse has stopped working, has stopped moving, and I think it's due to a virus. Would I be right about that?
No, you have to get a new mouse for it.
Oh no, it's nothing to do with the mouse. I've plugged different mice in, and
So how do you know it's not about your problem with your mouse and it's only the problem virus?
I've checked. I've used many mice, a variety of different mice, and it seems to be that it's due internally because the mice were.
I think mice or mice?
Oh, sorry, mouse, where you control the cursor. Yeah, and it's not working. And then I had a pop up saying that I've got a virus. So I was wondering if you could help me fix it.
Oh yes, we can help you regarding it. But let me tell you, last year also you gave us a call, right?
Sorry.
Now, as right now, I can go into my data and see about your number. Yesterday also you gave us a call, right? You were having a problem regarding your pop-ups yesterday also.
Yesterday I did, but the line was a bit bad. So I'm ringing again.
Okay, no problem. Right now, I'll be connecting this to my technician fella. Okay, I need you to stay on the line.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, this is a bit of an issue because they've realised that I've rang before. And he just said, you've rang before. So, now I'm worried a bit. Now, I don't know, you could tell by there that he was saying that he wanted to control.
Hello?
Hello, I've got a problem with my computer, and I was wondering if you could help me fix it.
Yes, sure. Tell me, what's the problem?
I've got a virus pop up, and it says that I need to get it fixed. It says that I've got a virus.
Your virus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So may I know your name, please?
My name's Tom.
Sorry.
My name's Tom.
Can you spell that for me?
Tom.
It's P-O-M.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So in this case, let me tell you, I can definitely help you to fix the problem, but there will be a one-time service charge.
There'll be a charge. Okay, what will that be?
There will be $5,000. Would that be okay?
$5,000. I probably have $5,000 somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is.
Okay, they know that I'm playing about. And I try to play along with the fight. Yeah, clearly they know that I'm having a bit of a joke with them, and so you can tell that they're not a legitimate company. And they're being actually quite cheeky, saying that'll be $5,000. They know that I'm joking with them. I don't know how they found out that it was me. Okay, because I'm using Skype, so maybe I do have an ID. Next time I'll definitely try and change my ID. So clearly she knew I was making sense. But again, yeah, she was gonna charge me. And then she hung up. So it's one of the things that's completely unprofessional. And if she knew I had $5,000, she would definitely definitely take it without a problem. I know she would, because that's what they do. We're gonna have a short break, and then we're gonna talk about Asher's Bakery and the gay row. I'll see you in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debate in the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates. Connor's Debates.
Connor's Debates every week. Skype, Connor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Connor's Debates. Tune in now.
Connor's Debates.
This is Connor's Debates, leading your weekly conversation with Conor McMahon. Skype me at Connor's Debates, or give me a tweet, or use the chat feature to your right. Conor McMahon on Connor's Debates. Okay, hello everybody, we're back from the break, commercial break, getting a load of tweets in. Thank you for your tweets, I really do appreciate it. So we recently talked about phone scamming and what these phone scammers do, what they do to try and take advantage of you. But now we're going to be talking about a bakery in Belfast, Northern Ireland. This bakery has been accused of homophobic behaviour, and it's been all over the news really. They've been taken to court, they may have even been fined, I think. And that is our conversation today. Are Asher's Bakery homophobic? That is the question. Tweet me at Connor's Debates, and I want to hear your opinions, so get in contact with me at Connor's Debates. This is Connor's Debates, leading your weekly conversation. Okay everybody, welcome back to Connor's Debates. I'm Connor. So we had a very cheeky woman on the line of that scam company, and she was basically saying she knew that I pranked her before, not her directly, but their general company of 25 people, and she's like, that'll be $5,000, really cheekily. She knew that I was having a joke, and she wrote my name down, but I said my name was Tom, unless she sees the 2 videos on YouTube that will spoil it, and they will know exactly who I am. But the fact is, they can do whatever they want. They're running a scam, not me. But this time we're going to be talking about Asher's Bakery. Asher's Bakery are a bakery in Northern Ireland, in Belfast, or am I right about that? And they refused to make a cake for a gay couple who had on the cake it said support gay marriage, and them personally do not support gay marriage, and they're saying that they would serve for the gay community or anyone. It's just they did not agree what it said on the cake, and that's why they're doing it. But people are calling them homophobic. In a waterfront hall in Belfast, it was overwhelmed with Christians, probably not just Christians, probably a load of people, and they're saying that they support Asher's Bakery. Hundreds of people, including 3 senior DUP politicians, had to be refused entry to the full capacity waterfront hall. The waterfront hall is pretty busy when thousands of Christians turned up in rally of support of the issue. If you can hear my window, yeah, my window's awful. It's very windy outside, and I don't have like special equipment to keep it out, so just bear with me. Ashers were saying that they thank God for sustaining us through the trial. They've been in court. Daniel MacArthur, who's the manager of Asher, said he praised God for sustaining his family throughout Asher's baking company of a 3-day trial. And it also emerged on Monday that the taxpayer-funded Equality Commission, taxpayer paid, let me add, for Northern Ireland has increased its set-aside funds to £40,000. I'm pretty sure saying that's just for Asher's Bakery, which is a lot of money. Which is tax run. That's your money being well, I wouldn't say wasted, but it's being used. And they're saying that they're thankful. They're thankful that that this has happened. We're gonna watch a quick video which will basically give you an overview of what is going on with Asher's Bakery, and hopefully it'll give you a better insight onto what is going on. So 3 minutes. I'll see you in 3 minutes.
My name's Daniel MacArthur. I am the general manager of Asher's Baking Company. We had a request for a celebration cake with a printed image on it from a customer. The image said on it, support gay marriage. We declined the order, and several weeks later we received a letter from the Equality Commission claiming that we had discriminated against this customer on the basis of his sexual orientation. 4 months later, we've received another letter from the Equality Commission threatening us with court action because they still think we've discriminated against this man. We're very surprised that they're still pursuing us with threats of legal action, and that they're still demanding that we provide some form of compensation for their client. It's certainly very stressful knowing that this legal action is hanging over us and that it could still be enforced at any time. We feel that the Equality Commission are pursuing us because of our beliefs that marriage is between a man and a woman. It feels like a David and Goliath battle because on one hand we have the Equality Commission, who are a public body. They're funded by taxpayers' money. They have massive resources at their disposal, whereas we are a small family business and we have limited resources at our disposal. We're continuing to hold to the stand that we took originally because we believe it's biblical. We believe it's what God would want us to do. And we also think that if we do cave into the Equality Commission at this point, it'll put pressure on other citizens who are defending their view of traditional marriage. Asher's Baking Company is willing to serve any customer regardless of their sexual lifestyle, of their race, of their religion, or their political beliefs. But we don't want to be forced to promote a cause which is against our biblical beliefs. We've had a lot of support from people who disagree with our stance on same-sex marriage. They think that we should have the freedom to decline an order that conflicts with our conscience. We responded to the Equality Commission's initial letter threatening legal action, and it seems now, 4 months later, they're determined to punish us for our beliefs and our views. But we believe as Christians that God is in control and that His purposes will prevail. It's been a very unsettling period for the business, having the threat of legal action looming over us. But we're very thankful to have the help of the Christian Institute during it, and also for the prayers of many Christians throughout the UK who are supporting us. They've emailed in, they've telephoned in, they've came into the shop to show us their support, and that's been a real encouragement to everyone in the business, so it has.
Okay, so we had a little overview. I hope that 3-minute video gave you a little overview on Asher's Bakery and what's going on. What's actually going on with Asher's Bakery? Because I do think that it really needs to be looked at, because Asher's Bakery are getting quite a lot of slack for this, because personally, in my opinion, I know I'm supposed to be neutral on this show, but I think Asher's are actually sort of in the right. Because they perfectly said that they would serve a gay customer. It's just they didn't agree. They didn't agree what was getting said on the cake. Which I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Fine. But again, the Quality Commission, I think they are maybe bullying them. Also, I do think that the gay couple who went in to get that cake done probably did target them. It has been done where gay people, part of the gay lobby, have targeted Christians. Sorry about that. We have Amy on the line. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Sorry. Hello. What is your stance on Asher's Bakery in general?
Well, when you say in general,
do you think that
never
it's right?
actually been.
Well, do you think that it's right that they rejected the gay couple, or wrong?
Well, I think it's wrong.
Right,
but
okay. Tell me what you think.
Wait, hold on. I think it's wrong in a sense, but then again, I think they're right in a sense. But I'm kind of like stuck between whether I should go for it.
Yeah.
But then, because I've heard a lot of like discussion on this topic, so I'm kind of like debating which side to go for, if you get what I mean.
Absolutely.
But anyway.
Well, there was a big crowd at the Waterfront Hall that were in support of this, and a lot of people are actually saying that they're bigoted, that
Kinda like-
they're back in the old days. What do you think about his comments? I think that's quite unacceptable, but that's my opinion.
Well, this is what somebody on my Facebook profile, I will not name who.
I think I know who you're talking about, so just...
Yes, oh no, I think I've deleted it. Well, I was going to tell you what I said, but they've deleted it, unfortunately.
Okay.
But it was very good. So basically, I didn't really agree with the whole thing in the Waterfront Hall with all these Christians coming together.
What was wrong with that? I thought that was perfectly fine because Ashers are essentially being bullied at this current moment. They've been set into legal action. So what is wrong with a group of people coming in to support their cause?
Well, that's fair enough, but like.
Right. So you just said there was a problem with that. So why are you saying that it's fair enough?
But there is a problem in a way. Because, right, they're obviously doing this, well, because they want to show their support for Asher's Bakery, which is perfectly fine. But then again, the gay community as such hasn't come together, like, to show their, like, they all haven't come together in this big clan.
Two things I gotta say about that. That's their problem. They haven't come together. And I tell you,
yes, that's
gays
what I'm
come
trying
together
to say.
gays come together very often for things like that. And I'm actually surprised there hasn't been much about.
Yes, this is what I'm trying to say. But I don't understand why they haven't, because I think maybe it was you, or I don't know who it was. You said that yes, it was you. They targeted them on purpose because they knew they would get a reaction.
Well, that has happened in cases before, so I don't see why it wouldn't happen in this case.
Yeah, because there in no way am I against gays. I have absolutely no problem with them whatsoever. I think they're lovely people, and they're just as much like me and you. Only they like the opposite sex, and I have no problem with that whatsoever, and I have no problem with Christians either. But like,
well, I know that you would be very for gay equality, because I know you have shared some things on Facebook, which is fine. But I think this case is probably quite a difficult case to look around, because there's so many viewpoints you have to look at.
Yes, there is. But you see, what I don't understand, right, is like, say, a gay couple, right, they would like discriminate Christianity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that wouldn't be like a big deal to anyone. Whereas if Christians were to discriminate against homosexuals, that's made out to be the biggest deal ever, and I don't understand that, because there was a person on Facebook, I can't name names, and they posted a status. I shall go find this status for you.
What's the first letter of her name? Or his name?
Pardon?
What's the first letter of his or her name? Hello? Are you looking for the status? Or have you like completely cut off? Well, as you were saying, yeah, you have cut off. Sorry about that, Amy, I don't know what went wrong there, but I do think that there is a chance that that there was an issue with well, to be honest, in targeting. I wouldn't be surprised if that poor family business was targeted and that the Quality Commission came running after them. 30 years ago, 20 years ago, it probably would have been okay to say something like that. But I think now it's sort of a different issue. Hello, Amy, are you back?
Yes, I am back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Okay, so you were trying to say about a status that was put on Facebook, and I was saying what the first letter of his or her name was, so I might get a better overview of who you're talking about.
The letter was D.
Okay, I know exactly who I knew you were going to say that. Okay, continue. And I think I read the status, and this person was talking about Christians, this and that, and this and that. But then if anyone were to make a gay status, he or she, oh god, would be up at them like like a fireball.
Yes, I rest my case.
Do you have the status in front of you?
Oh, sorry, I was looking for it, but then I thought you were going to get it, so I'll go get it again.
Well, if you want to, you can talk, and I'll see if I can get it.
One moment, please.
Well, I think in a sense, I do think they were targeted. But I might be wrong about that. You know, I might be completely wrong about that. But I do think, in a certain extent, that it needs to be looked in, and it has been looked in, and the Quality Commission are all over them. But people are giving them verbal abuse, and I don't think that's very acceptable. But then again, people are on their side. People are saying, I understand where you're coming from. It's your opinion. And okay, Amy is just cut off, but I actually have the status right now. And I disagree with this, but it was, I'm opening my own cake business, and I don't want to make a straight couple's wedding cake because it's against my religion. Sorry. Now, Amy liked the status. Maybe it's the wrong one I'm talking about, but this one I need to talk about because he or she is taking the viewpoint that Ashers are not serving them just because they're gay, which I don't think is entirely the case. They're doing it because they disagree with what it said in it. If there was a gay bakery and it said straight people galore, I'm sure that gay person would say it. Amy, are you back?
Yes, I'm having a bit of difficulty leaving the app.
Okay, don't leave the app. I have it on here. Is it, I'm opening my own cake business, I don't want to make straight couples wedding cake because it's against my religion?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you liked it, Amy, so what the hell?
I know. Did I like it?
Yeah, you liked it. No, you probably weren't there when I was saying it, but I was saying that I think prominently she's having it from the viewpoint, he or she is having it from the viewpoint that the ushers were doing it just out of spite because they didn't like gays, but they're doing it because they didn't agree on what was saying on the cake. Because I'm sure that if it was a gay bakery and a straight person said, I want this, straight people galore, or something like that, I mean, I'm sure to some extent that they would deny it.
Yes, but you see, gays, they like the straight community, but the straight community seem to have a very big problem with the gay community, I find. Where, so if the gays were to open up their own bakery, I think they would welcome the straight community into their bakery and make all the cakes they wanted. If they wanted to support gay rights, then they could support gay rights. I just think that in some cases that well, fair enough, it's against their religion, but it's also that's like saying being gay. Hold on, let me think. It's basically like a gay person saying, right, they're on a diet as such. So, okay, this is like a totally a way out there, like example, but right. So if a gay person says they're not on a diet, that means that a straight person isn't allowed to eat cookies because the straight or the homosexual person is on the diet. That's exactly what it's like. Like Christians, would it be like, oh yeah, you can't be gay because it's against my religion. Therefore, if a gay person says, yeah, you can't eat cookies because I'm on a diet.
Right. That viewpoint angers me because it's completely different. You can't, no, it's completely different. Cookies and diets are very different because if a person on a diet, if someone eats a cookie and someone else is on a diet, that's not going to directly affect them. But
yes, because it could make them fat or it could make them skinny.
Yes, but that's not the other person's problem. Caught you there, didn't I?
I don't know what you said. It like cut off.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did. But what I'm saying is that I think a cookie and diets. Everyone uses. A lot of people do use that. It's very different to gay to gay marriage.
Yes,
and
I'm aware. Yes, I do realize that.
And a lot of people have traditional views, especially in the Christian faith, but also people who've been brought up, even people over the age of, 60, 70, might have, not all, of course, I'm sure not all, but they might, I think a lot of gay people expect them to immediately adapt to their lifestyle, or not to their lifestyle, but to what they agree in. And for a lot of people that's hard, because, 20 years ago, gays weren't really accepted, but now, just like that, we have to have the viewpoint that they have to.
In a way, no, in a way, there's still a lot of people that don't accept gays.
Oh, I'm sure there is, but there's a lot of people that don't accept Christians either.
I think more people, well, obviously, a lot more people would be Christian, but like a lot of people obviously support Christians because it's been around for such a long time, and people have been too scared
so has
to come
gayness.
out as
So has
gay.
gayness as well,
Yes,
but it just hasn't been.
Yes, but like it hasn't been exploited as much, and people haven't felt that they are comfortable enough to come out until recently. Like it's recently people have felt comfortable, like because more and more people are like coming out in a sense, so they just feel comfortable in that environment, and it's taken years upon years for it to be okay and like accepted into some ways, and like some places gay marriage is finally being legalized, yet some people are still against it in this day and age. But
yes,
I completely understand where Christians are coming from. Like, I have nothing against Christians. I completely see where they're coming from, because that is their religion, and that is the way they
This is a lot of the viewpoints that you do get. Everyone just thinks that, oh, you're a Christian, you're against gay marriage, or you're against gays. That is most definitely not the case.
I know a lot of Christians who wouldn't be against gays.
Yeah, exactly.
Christians who are very strong Christians, but have no problem with gays, because they are still human, and they still have the right to live their life the way they want.
And also you do get groups such as, the Christian gay group, and they say that, they're gay, but God would accept them, accept them the way there is. But then you have people such as Ashers who think that God would want them to decline that cake, and he's looking over them. So it's one of those debates that it's probably going to be talked probably in the history books. I don't know about that, but it's going to be discussed over and over again, and I feel like it is very, but I say repetitive, but then again, every week we're getting new stories about what's happening, court cases and stuff, but that's one of the things.
Yes, but it's like beginning to get like an old story. It's like,
it is, yeah,
overplayed, and they've got their like publicity and such. I think they just need to give up now. There's like absolutely no need to sue someone because they wouldn't make a cake. Fair enough, they were discriminated against, but I think they're going too far suing them.
Because he said in that video, I don't know if you watched the video that I put on the stream, he said that he would serve a gay person anytime, no problem. It's just he didn't agree exactly what that cake said. Now that might be a cop out. I don't know, might be. But
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Thank you very much, Amy, for speaking with me about this quite controversial debate. It's been very interesting talking to you.
No problem.
And hopefully I will talk to you next week. Last week you were a bit tired, weren't you? But hopefully I'll be able to talk to you.
Last week I was busy. Very sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. You can't make it every week. But hopefully we will talk to you next week, or the week after, and the week after, or whenever I'm busy. So, yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, that's it. This has been a long Conor Debates. We're 11:15. We are currently at... All I really need to say, everybody, is thank you very much. But before, this bakery, he has a young family, and they have to they're getting, you know, very stressed about this, and they're probably going to find it difficult to raise their family. And that was that baby holding cake. Yep. Young family business. Asher's Bakery, very nice cakes apparently. But I do think that this debate will go on for a long time. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. This has been actually quite a good debate. I was able to make the connection very solid throughout this stream. Last week it cut up a bit, but this time it was very smooth. The breaks were nice and short, apart from the last one. But hopefully, I will talk to you next week. Next week we'll have another variety of 3 debates. I would encourage you to give me a message on Skype or tweet me at Conor Debates if you want to get on the show, because I need to organise it in advance. Thank you everybody for watching. It's been great talking to you, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you very much. This is Conor's Debates, leading your weekly conversation with Conor McMahon. Skype me at Conor's Debates, or give me a tweet, or use the chat feature to your right. Conor McMahon on Conor's Debates. Okay everybody, thank you very much. That's been Conor's Debates. I hope you enjoyed your time. We talked about a variety of issues today. We talked about the granny and the hot chocolate dilemma. We talked about phone scammers and what they're doing, especially the elderly people of our society. And then we ended up on a positive note, not really, on Asher's Bakery, and the different stances people have on that. I think it was very interesting. I think all those 3 topics together really gave us, I think it was a nice little mix, a nice mix of different topics that we can all think about in the future, and maybe have a variety of viewpoints. So thank you very much. I've been Conor, and I really do hope that you've enjoyed the show. Been Conor's Debates. This is Conor's Debates, leading your weekly conversation.
Conor's Debates.
Conor's Debates every week. Skype, Conor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Conor's Debates. Tune in now.
Conor's Debates. Conor's Debates.
Conor's Debates every week. Skype, Conor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Conor's Debates. Tune in now.
Conor's Debates. Conor's Debates.
Conor's Debates every week. Skype, Conor's Debates. Phone, you should know that. Debating about news around the world. Abortion, euthanasia, murder, all the big things in the headlines. Conor's Debates. Tune in now.
Conor's Debates. Conor's Debates.
Conor's Debates every week. Skype, Conor's Debates.